Hello beautiful people and welcome to another episode of Reviews Under 5. Before we get started, if you like the concept, like the channel, want to help a brother out, hit some subscribe, like, all that stuff, comments, and let's get into it. Alrighty. The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn, starring everybody that's not tied up in a Marvel contract at the moment. Yes. No spoilers. Yes, absolutely yes. The premise is obviously the Suicide Squad back again with a different iteration of the team. This time they go into a tropical island where the government has been recently overthrown. The new government is dangerous and is in the possession of a very destructive weapon. Heard that one before, right? And then of course, madness begins. Who's gonna live? Who's gonna die? Who's gonna make it to the end of the mission? Who's gonna turn on the team? Find all that out in the cinema. Let's start with the good stuff. I think the acting all around was solid, especially the lead. Like the core characters, fantastic throughout. And even the ones that you wouldn't think would be great actors, they play into their strengths. No negative comments on that, nothing that stood out. There was one character in the whole film that maybe felt like slightly weaker than the other ones. I'm not going to name who it was, you'll see it if you watch the film. And they were well, not even the secondary character. So, no spoilers. Overall, great performances. Not gonna lie, and sometimes it got me a bit emotionally. There was some emotional baggage in this film. The story and the structure of the story, I think, overall was phenomenally done. There was some trickery. There was some, flashbacks and meantime things like that, but it worked, and I just want to give hats off to James Gunn because he found a way to make every character shine. Every character gets a badass moment that just yes. And there were surprises in the film that I didn't see coming. Like, hand to God, there was some genuine surprises. Some of them funny, some of them shocking, but well done. I need to give a shout out to the soundtrack because James Gunn is known for his eclectic and always interesting choices of music, and he keeps that going. And oh my God, I want to listen to the soundtrack. Genuinely, there was just some moments where I was like, oh, I want to hear this song again. Yeah, in this film, I think you can genuinely say the soundtrack is a character of its own. It stands out, you will notice it, but it works, and you'll be like, oh, such a tune and so well chosen. Let's go. As far as the cinematography goes, it is quite playful. There's some interesting effects. There's some beautiful shots, especially towards the end. There was one shot. If I ever get the chance, I would love to recreate it myself. It was just phenomenal. Honestly. Oh. He found new ways to make people look cool that I haven't seen before. Maybe if he's copied them and I haven't seen those films, fair play, good for him. But yes, overall, there's a joyful energy that just runs throughout the whole film, and you can feel that in the camera work, in some of the effects you'll see on screen. Yes. Now, to also be completely fair and, point out some of the weaknesses, there was one specific plot point involving Harley Quinn that slightly felt, I don't know, maybe it just wasn't explained the best. I felt like it was a bit like, huh? Okay, that might be a bit pushing it in this world. But other than that, I don't really have anything negative to say. To rate it, I'm gonna go with a 9.5 again. I think it was up there, and I kind of want to see it again. It was funny. There was a joke in it that I want to see it again. It was really good. So, well done, James Gunn. Well done, the team. Well done, everyone in production. I hope you get to make another one like this. Alright, beautiful people, that was my review. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, do this stuff, support the channel. Thank you very much, and see you next time.